Hello everybody, Iain Robson here. Welcome back to another mods mashup. Today we're looking at the Rubber Duck Mack truck, and this is a truck from, I guess, the song Convoy? I can't remember. Anyways, but that's what they call the Rubber Duck Mack truck, and it's not a bad looking truck if you ask me. It looks good on the outside at least. Tires look really good. Preemptive warning, I've discovered just recently that this truck actually starts playing the Convoy song after a certain amount of time, so keep that in mind. If you like that song, that's great. I don't know how often it plays or if it only plays the one time, but I discovered that it plays randomly. Or at least once it plays, so that's what it looks like on the outside. Fairly nice. Let's go on the inside. Looks alright. Not amazing, but not the worst. Let's go ahead and fire it up. So, one of the weird things I noticed about this is when you're inside the cab, there actually isn't a sound. Also, it has a second camera here for whatever reason, and that's what it sounds like idling, and once you're back in cab, that's what it sounds like. So one of the really cool things about this truck is the fact that it actually has like a... it sounds like it changes gears when you're driving it. So let me give you a little example here. Turn the sound up so you can hear it. So I think that's one of the cooler little aspects of this truck. The fact that it has that little sound there. It also has a light when you're hitting the brake, and when you're backing up, it does have a light that comes on the inside as well. So if you look carefully right there, you can see the light as you're reversing, which is kind of cool. So it's one of the nice little aspects of this truck. I believe it does. Looks like it does 85 miles or kilometers an hour, which is pretty good. Fast enough for most maps, if I'm honest. Let's go ahead and hook this guy up to a trailer and see what it works, see how it works. Alright, as you can see, it hooks up to a trailer just fine, no problems there. It does have an interesting little engine brake sound when you are slowing down, so let me go ahead and just demonstrate that real quick. As you can see, we're just driving. I'm gonna hit the brake real quick here. So it does have a pretty cool engine brake sound, if I'm honest. Doesn't have it all the time. So like I let my foot off the gas now, doesn't make it. When I hit the brake, it'll hit the engine brake sound too, which is pretty cool. So it does work. I don't think there's any additional features. Let's go ahead and detach this trailer. Yes, you do have doors. Let's go ahead and do the right door and then the left door. So you can turn the doors, open and close the doors. You can only do it from the inside when you're actually in the truck itself, but that's kind of cool. So it is it's a pretty good little truck actually. I don't know how it handles. Let's go ahead and test that out real quick. There we go. Let's go fill this up and see how it handles when the trailer is full. Alright, so I have the trailer filled up now. We have 59,000 liters of grain, and let's see how it handles going up hills. If the song starts playing, I'm just going to mute the sound, but I'll still talk. So it seems to work well with 59,000 liters. It's about what you'd probably get maximum in this truck. Hills, it does slow down a little bit. As you can see, it does have differential locks, four-wheel drive, and all that. So it's probably considered more of a tractor than a truck. Let's check the indicators. They do work. Right one. Flashers, lights, high beams. Perfect. So it does slow down a little bit on hills, but not too crazy. I think that's probably a sufficient amount considering you know how much you're hauling here. But you can still maintain the speed. I do think that engine brake sounds cool, and it does come on the right spot too. And you can, yeah, it's basically as soon as you hit the brake going downhill, or even if you're on a flat. No, actually, it's that's strange. Maybe it's only when you're on level ground, but it does trigger every now and then, which is pretty cool. So there you go, folks. That's the... turn that guy off. Ooh, that's kind of an interesting sound. This is the startup sound. Nice. And then the shutting off sound. Very cool. So there you go, there's the Rubber Duck Mack truck. Pretty cool little mod. I think this might be a new updated version. I can't remember if that's true or not. I'll have to double check. Anyways, folks, that'll be it for me for today. Check out the Mack truck. I'll put a link in the description for you guys. My name's Iain Robson. And if you enjoyed yourself, why don't you go ahead and hit that share button. I really appreciate that. Catch you guys later.